Welcome everybody. This is Lorette and welcome to the Learning Tube. Now today is just going to be an open session for Q&A and I wanted to go over also some resources. So if anybody has any questions or anything they want to talk about, please put that into the chat. Okay, so once again, here is our Facebook group. Here's the Learning Tube. So let's see if there's anything happening in here. Now remember, with the Learning Tube, I would love if you jumped in there, shared some stuff that's happening, engage on the different posts and so forth. So you'll see that I'm always posting my tube tips. So here's the last one that I posted. This is about continuously learning, which you are because you are on the Learning Tube, which is fantastic. But remember to invest in your own education, attending seminars, conferences, taking courses to stay up to date with latest trends in your industry. So we do have, a few people who are liking it. Lakeisha was saying always be learning. Now, one thing that I love to do is that I love to listen to podcasts, or I like to listen to YouTube sessions. Does anybody else listen to that? For example, I'm in the car a lot, driving my kids around to different places. And when I'm in the car, I love to listen to different podcasts. Or this morning, for example, I went for my morning walk and I was listening to some different motivational YouTube sessions. So out of curiosity, what do you guys listen to? If you're in the car and you have a long drive, if you're exercising, what are you listening to? Or are you listening to music? Or are you listening to something good? Let's see. Share some of your favorites of what you do in that time. So Agnes says she listens to worship songs. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Nobody else? Nobody else. All right. Well, I don't have my phone here, but so Agnes says listens to Tony Robbins. Yes. I've actually been listening to a lot of Brian Tracy lately, and I've been listening to it on YouTube. So I just go to YouTube, Brian Tracy, and I learned I really like Brian Tracy's just straight to the point. It's kind of flat, boring, nothing's too over emotional or exciting, but he's got good things to say, and he's been around for so long. But Carla says she listens to politics. Oh, like my mom listens to the news all day. But yeah, I listen to Brian Tracy. I like listening to Les Brown. There's different podcasts. I listen to things like Social Media Examiner. There is Rick Mulready. I forget what his is. But I listen to, random podcasts. I'll look for podcasts that have to do with AI, and I'll listen to AI related podcasts. And like I said, Les Brown, Brian Tracy, and YouTube, you just type in motivational and there's all types of different ones. Oh, I also like Ed Mylett. Do you guys know Ed Mylett? The Ed Mylett Show. I think I saw him at ClickFunnels, and then from there, I really enjoyed him. So this is do you guys know Ed Mylett? Let me see, some of my favorite sessions, where is it? Podcasts. He had one that was really good about time management, but I thought this was a really good one. So I'm just gonna put this in the chat box. I enjoy listening to him. Let's see. All right, Carla says Wall Street. Norm says Many Lives, Many Master Audible book. Yeah, Audible is a great thing to listen to as well. Let's see. Well, these are all really good ones, but check this out. I really enjoy his sessions. He had one really good one on time management that I really liked. But anyway, these are some good ones. So check this out. And the key is to, on your downtime, listen to something that is going to uplift you, motivate you, or something that's going to, change how your day is moving. Sometimes I do like to listen to music as well, because music sometimes pumps me up for the day. I'll go in the morning and it'll get my morning started strong. All right, so nobody else has anything that they continuously listen to? No? All right. Well, next time you have a long car ride or you're going for a walk or something like that, check out a podcast or something motivational on YouTube and let me know what it is. Post it here and share it if there's something that you enjoy and you like. Put it here. Okay. All right. So you guys gonna do that? Yes. Yes. Share some of the things that you're listening to. Okay, great. And find something. If you aren't a regular listener, just next time say, I remember Lorette said to find a podcast. Lorette said to look for something on YouTube. So go do that and let me know what you find. All right. Okay, so here we have last week, Alicia did a Q&A session. We talk about this, the self-care. And Lorna says something I fall very short and haven't done yet. I don't know what it feels like. Well, that's not good, Lorna. I don't know if you're on here, Lorna, but you have to make sure that you take care of yourself. Drinking water, it's an overlooked thing. Now, how many people, I would love to know right now, do you feel that you do a good job with self-care? Do you say like, I'm pretty good at that? Or tell me if you're like, I'm horrible, or you're working on it. How do you do personally with self-care? Oh, Agnes says, yes, you do. That's fantastic, Agnes. Keep it up, keep it up. I have a tendency personally, I will start and I'll do really well and then I'll drop off. Carla says, I'm pretty good. Excellent. Patty says, working on it. Nancy, I could do better, but I still do well. I'm surprised at how many people that are doing well. That's fantastic. So Agnes says, I'm studying to be a counselor, so self-care is our top priority. That's great, Agnes. And that's something that I know that people need, that they don't take care of themselves, especially in different stages in your life. I think like for me right now with young kids and, business that's really busy, like it's hard for me to prioritize myself. I think as you get older, maybe I'm wrong, but the kids leave or, you're retired or things like that, then you have more time for self-care versus, like where I am right now. But that means that I need to be more intentional with it when I, to take care of myself better. Norm says I should do better. Yes, Norm. So I need to figure out a way to, yes, Carla says at my age, taking care of your health is key. Yes, it is. It is. So Agnes says, I have lots of time for self-care because her 4 kids are grown up. Yeah, so I think it's different in different stages of your life, but it's something that you should be doing consistently from very early on. All right, my 10-year-old daughter loves to do self-care. She was just talking about how she wants to go to Ulta to get her skincare routine. So she's big in self-care. Let's see. All right. Yes, Carla says 67 looks 45. Woohoo, go Carla. Okay, so let's just keep going, but definitely make sure to prioritize self-care. Shirley says doing well, need more exercise. And when you do have self-care, you feel better. You feel better. Like if I don't exercise, I don't sleep, I'm eating fried food, like I don't feel good. When I eat healthy, get rest, exercise, drink water, I feel better. It's really not rocket science. It's discipline is what it is. In my office, I have a big sign on my wall that says discipline. It's actually something that it goes in a gym, but I put it in my office and it says discipline on the top of my wall because I tend to forget, because discipline is when you are doing something that you have to do even when you don't want to do it, right? So discipline is very important, and discipline's important in all aspects of your life, in business, in personal and finance and everything. So discipline will be our key word for the day. All right. So next is we talking about learning from mistakes. So definitely something that is beneficial, learning from mistakes. And I know that as a business owner, we've had many mistakes, and each one we learn from. We just had a recent issue with one of our team members messed something up. that she, she shouldn't have done. But when I look at it, it really wasn't her fault. It was my fault for the lack of direction that we had. Like, we didn't have an SOP for this particular process. So she just went and did it wrong. So therefore, I learned from my mistakes. I said, okay, I need to have a step-by-step process so that this doesn't happen again, right? So when you have mistakes that happen, you learn from it and you make it better. So there's always a silver lining, something to learn from your mistakes. Would you guys agree from that? And if you don't learn from your mistakes, I mean, that's a problem right there. So anytime you do anything wrong, business life, you always look back and reflect and see how you can use that as a learning opportunity, right? And I definitely do that with work-related things. Okay, now, oh, this one, did you guys see this one that Ava did with the Chrome extensions? If you did not see this session on Chrome extensions, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it. I know a lot of you really enjoyed it, but Ava has all these neat things that she does with Chrome extensions that make her more productive, and just lots of great tools. So definitely, do you guys use a lot of Chrome extensions? I don't use as many as I should. There's a lot of great ones out there that can help make me better, but I'm not using them. Are you guys, oh, Agnes says, I do use Chrome extensions. That's fantastic, Agnes. I need to do better at that because I know there's some great ones out there that could really improve things that I'm doing. Does anybody use Chrome extensions on a regular basis? I bet Patty does. Do you use them, Patty, on a regular basis? Yeah. Alina says yes. Okay, good, good. So if there's any that, if you missed this session, those, especially those that are already using Chrome extensions, make sure to check this one out. It was very helpful. Carla says, I create my own. Wow, Carla, that's excellent. That's excellent. Good. Okay, so now the other thing that I wanted to do, so I just hopefully that you guys get these tube tips are helpful for you, and I would love to, see some engagement on them from you as well, because I think they're very important. So those are the tube tips. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do, we just recently did another session, and we went over to Alicia's website, and a lot of people didn't realize what was on this website. So I wanted to share this just quickly so you can know some of the resources that are available and where to find some things. So if you go over Alicia's website, alicialittle.com, you will see, I just want to point out some things that could help you in the future. So you can see right here is Alicia's blog. So on the blog, we do have some content. So, ChatGPT stuff, creating presentations. So different articles here that are beneficial that can help you. Okay, so that's the blog section. But this, actually, and then I'm going to go over here where it says training. So some people ask us, how do I get this? Where do I get this? So we've been doing quite a few summits lately, and I know many of you have participated in them. But just for your information, if you didn't know this, if you go over to the training part of her website, this is where you can purchase the replays. So here's the last one we did, the book in a day with ChatGPT Summit. Oh, that is not the right image right there, but this is the AI Image Creation Summit. And then we've got the course creation, AI Experts Club for those of you that are not in it. And then we've got Agency AI Advantage, there's that, there's Freelancing Genius, Learning Tube. So just in case you didn't know and you were looking for where you can purchase some of the things that's underneath this training section. Patty says all of them were excellent and over-delivered. Thank you, Patty. Agnes says, it depends on the application. I work in the online space on a daily basis, and the Chrome extensions have helped me a lot. Great, Agnes. And just out of curiosity, if you want to share maybe one or two of your favorite ones, and we can chat about that real quick. Which ones help you the most? Okay, now the other area that I wanted to highlight right here is the section that says my favorite tools. Now, we actually need to update this because somebody was asking me about some recommendations, and I took them over here, and when I went here, I was like, oh, some of these need updating, but we'll update these within the week. But just in case you are curious on some of the tools that we use and recommend, we have it on Alicia's blog in the section that says My Favorite Tools. Okay, so here we start up with some social media scheduling. So Metropool is one, Publer is one that I've talked about in past trainings, but I personally really like this one. It's very underutilized. A lot of people don't know it, that it even exists. I saw it because it was on an AppSumo special and I got the lifetime deal. But the one reason I really like this tool is it has a lot of AI integration into it. So it's a tool that you can use for scheduling social media posts. And actually the tube time, these tube tips, you can see right here, it was published by Publer. And actually Daedrian on our team is the one that helps put these together and post it through Publer. So that is just an example. But it's a great tool, it's low cost, and it has a lot of AI integration and fun stuff on it. I believe I've showed it in one of the previous sessions, but if you're looking for a social media scheduling tool, or if you have clients that you do social media management for, I definitely recommend using that tool. It makes it so much easier, helps you with creating your content, and even does image creation, like a Midjourney. Not that advanced, but it even creates images. It creates the text for you. It's great, it's great. So definitely check out this one. And then here's for live streaming. So if you're doing live streaming in groups, you've got OneStream and StreamYard. I'm not sure if many of you are using those yet, but those are some options there that we use. And then for graphic design, these are two that we've used: ClickDesigns, Canva. I think everybody knows Canva. Canva's excellent tool to use for graphic design. Website and funnel building, ClickFunnels is one that we use, and then we've talked about GrooveFunnels as well. Copywriting and editing. Let's see, we've got Writer and we've got Grammarly. So, and now of course we've got ChatGPT. So this was pre-AI when we put this together. We used to use Writer actually quite a bit before, not quite a bit, but we did use it occasionally. And it's interesting because when it came out, we're like, wow, this is the best thing ever. And now when you're comparing it to ChatGPT, you're like, it's really not that great. But it was great. It was great. Did anybody ever use Writer? No? Okay, because we talked about it and promoted it because it was great. It was one of the first, AI writing tools out there. But now we're like, yeah, it's all right. Patty, you did use it, and I bet you do. Do you still use it, Patty? Do you still use it? Probably not. But it was very good. Grammarly, we still use that quite often. So yeah, Patty says not really, doesn't really use it anymore. But Grammarly is a great tool, especially if you do any type of writing, if you write out emails, if you're a freelancer and doing anything like that. Carla says Grammarly is her tool of choice, and Grammarly keeps advancing. So they now have AI integrations. They've got all types of stuff. It helps you with plagiarism, grammar. I think a lot of you probably use Grammarly because we do talk about it very often and we use it pretty much every day. So Grammarly, there's a free version and there's a paid version. You can do the free version, but if you are serious, it's not that expensive to get the paid version, especially if you are doing writing as your career, like if you're a freelance writer. Okay, so Agnes says some of her favorite Chrome extensions: Grammarly, AdBlock, Google Docs. Yep, I use all of those. Thanks, Agnes. Yes. Grammarly, like I said, and Grammarly keeps getting better. And I think also with all of the AI stuff, Grammarly is very helpful because of some of the things they have with the plagiarism checker and let's see. Oops. So you can see they've got, with the pro version, you do have the plagiarism checker, and then now this is a AI text generation. So it gives you ideas. I don't have any text here, but generate ideas for a blog post, like look at these. So let's say generate ideas for a blog post. So let's go ahead and do that. Organic gardening lifestyle. Okay, so generate ideas for a blog post. So I can go ahead and look at how you can change these things here. Make it persuasive. It's changing it to make it persuasive. And I can do insert, right? Pretty neat. But now it's you know, advancing with different things that it can do. So pretty good there, pretty good here. Oh, and then here's the plagiarism checker right here. It's original. So it's got a lot of great things. So Grammarly is a great tool. Okay, so Agnes says the plagiarism checker is great. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to keep going down. This is the video editing and YouTube optimization. Descript is a great tool if you're doing audio transcription, podcasting, screen recording, audio, video editing. Descript is excellent if you're doing like reels or anything like that. TubeBuddy helps you with optimizing your YouTube channel, and then vidIQ helps give you stuff to help grow your YouTube channel as well. So those are two that you can use to help you with your YouTube. And then this is a lot, these are my recommendations here. Bookkeeping and finances. So as you continue to grow your business, it's definitely, you need to start treating it like a business and not like a hobby, and separating your business from your personal. And that means getting a business account, getting business credit cards. Eventually you'll get business credit, and keeping things separate. So eventually you'll also need some type of accounting to help you. The company that we use is Bench. So they are an online company. They do bookkeeping, they do taxes, they do everything when it comes to your financials. They are excellent as far as pricing. They're way lower than if you were to hire somebody locally, and they're very familiar with online entrepreneurs. So there's a big difference there because, for example, when I first we've had lots of troubles with working with bookkeepers locally because they don't know the online space. I mean, I had to teach them things about online marketing that they didn't even know, versus somebody that's familiar with things. They'll know how to categorize and so forth much better. Anyway, if you go to that link and you click on it, you will get a free month, and you get about 30% off the next 3 months or something like that. I'm putting Alicia's the link here in the chat just in case anybody wants to go to here. And then Gusto is a great one to use when you start paying yourself. So we have it's basically your HR department, but you don't need an HR department. You use Gusto, low cost, very easy to use, very self-explanatory, great customer service, because when you start treating it like a business, you're gonna have to start paying yourself. So for example, myself and Alicia are on the payroll as W-2 employees. So that's a big deal when you have your business, is that you pay yourself, and you can do that through Gusto, as well as your team. If you have other people that you're going to start growing your team, then you would use Gusto to help pay them. Okay, and then I've talked about this before as well, as getting a business credit card. You want to make sure that your business purchases are separate. For example, if you purchase any of our courses, those should go on a business credit card and not on your personal credit card. And when you have your business credit card, it's separate from your personal. It doesn't count as your credit. You'll have separate business credit, meaning that you can get loans in the future, and you can get, use all of that for leverage to continue to build your business. Okay, so that's your business credit card. So this, I think, is one of the most important parts right here on this website. All right. Oh, hey there, Brooks. Brooks is saying another good AI detector is ZeroGPT. So let's go check that out real quick. ZeroGPT.com. So this is an AI detector. Oh, that's neat. Okay. So you can go to ChatGPT, get your text, and then paste it in here, and it will detect it if it's AI generated. All right, good. And then I've talked about later, I've talked about in some other sessions using Quillbot. Quillbot is a tool that can paraphrase content. So for example, you get something from ChatGPT, you put it in here, it paraphrases it, so therefore it eliminates that the possibility that it is plagiarized. Okay. All right, so thank you for that, Brooks. And then here we're talking about some course creation and funnel building. Teachable is actually one that we used to use. I should actually take this off of here. We've been putting all of our programs on Experientify. So a lot of you that have joined any of our newer programs, you'll see that new platform that we have. How do you guys like it? I think it's great, and I think it's very easy to use. I think it's fun. It has a little gamification in it. We haven't used it to the biggest, you know, it has a lot of bells and whistles that we have not implemented yet, but it's a great platform. And I'm not sure if many of you have, I think you have. So you've probably been in our old system and in our new system. And depending how long you've been with us, you've been in some of our other systems as well. But right now we are using the Experientify platform, and it's fantastic. Okay. And that's if you are, when you're ready to build your membership site. Now here on this section, we have our favorite Google Chrome extensions, just like we were talking about. Go full page is excellent if you want to take a screenshot of your entire page. Loom, I love Loom, use it every day. It's for video recording on your screen. Beth says, can you add the link for the checker you just mentioned? Yes. So here is the checker. There's that one. And then the other one I was mentioning was quillbot.com for pair of quillbot.com was the other one. All right. And let's see. So Loom, and then one tab. This one Ava taught me because she laughs at me because I have all these tabs open on the top of my computer. But what you can do is you do one tab and all those tabs turn into one tab. So you don't have 50 tabs open on your computer. So that one's pretty neat. That one's pretty neat. One tab. Does anybody use one tab? No? All right. Agnes, you might like that one. Let's see, Checker Plus for Gmail. Honestly, I don't even know what that is. Checker Plus for Gmail. I guess it checks. Get notifications, read, listen, or delete emails without opening Gmail, and easily manage multiple. Okay, I don't know this one, but this one is one that Ava recommends. So that is a good one. Checker Plus for Gmail. All right, so those are the ones that I wanted to go through. And if there's anything else resources-wise, let me know and I will get that link for you. But does anybody have any questions on any of these tools? No? All right, well, today was just a short day, just kind of wanted to go over some things. Does anybody have any questions or anything they have been doing or want to chat about? No? All right, you guys are quiet today. You guys are quiet today. All right, Bonnie. All right, Carla. All right, well, let's see. Hey there, Shirley. Okay, well, that's what I've got for you guys today. So once again, you can go and check out these tools. These are on alicialittle.com, and you can go over to the tools section. Let's see, I'm working on writing a book, Fraternal Twin. Hey, that's pretty neat, Carla. I'm looking forward to it. Were you on the session, Write a Book in a Day? Carla, just wondering if you're using ChatGPT to help you out. Oh, great, great. We saw there was quite a few posts from people working on their books after that session. Yes. All right. Show me how to do live presentations. So that's interesting that you say that. I actually have a presentation later today, kind of on a random topic, but this is the tool. I need to edit this. But this is a tool, it's called Gamma, and what it is, it's a presentation tool. So you can create they're not PowerPoint, but you can create presentations with this quick and easy. So I have to do a presentation for photographers. So I called it Snapping Success, Mastering Social Media, Monetizing Your Photography, and Managing Your Money. So I put this together with this tool, pretty quick and easy, simple. It has different things. One thing I like about this is that you can instantly bring in pictures. So you can go like this and you can find pictures, you can find GIFs and stuff like that you can instantly just pull in. They give you the different designs that you can do. So, and then I'm going to end it by checking the little boxes here. So I literally put this together so quick. So I actually went to ChatGPT and I told them that I have to do a presentation for photographers on these 3 things: mastering social media, monetizing your photography, and managing your money. And ChatGPT basically outlined the entire presentation. It basically did the whole presentation for me. And I edited and put it in here, but yeah. So ChatGPT basically did this because I was asked to do this. I was like, I don't know anything about photographers. Like, I am not a photographer, but I said yes. And so I had to put this together. I used this tool called gamma.app to make it look nice. And then I used ChatGPT for the content, told ChatGPT what I was trying to do, and it broke down the entire presentation, and I put it together, and yeah, that's it. And so you can also use this tool, this gamma.app. It can also help you create the content. Now, I didn't use it through here, but it's like a ChatGPT. You tell it what you're trying to do, and it actually creates the content on the slides for you as well. Pretty neat, right? Yes, it is Gamma. Now let me see. I think I give you a special link or something. But yes, it's gamma.app. And I believe it's free, but then when you share it with people, you get credits. Oh, is this it? I don't remember. Invite others. I don't know. Somebody else showed this to me, but let's see. So there's different versions you can upgrade. Oh, see here, I have 440 credits. Refer a friend. Okay, so here, if I copy this link and I'm sending it to you, so I give 200 credits and earn 200 credits for each new referral. So you get 200 credits and I get 200 credits when you use my link. So here you can see the credits cost. Create with AI, 40 credits per document. Chat with AI. This is how you can get more credits and so forth. So anyway, right now I have 440 credits. So I just sent you my link. So you get 200 credits, I get 200 credits if you go ahead and sign up for that. So let's see. So Bonnie was saying the cost of Gamma. So you were saying, I was just showing you it's a credit-based thing. Could you use that to create a portfolio? Could I use Gamma to create a portfolio? Sure. You can put your images and stuff on here and then share the link. Yes, you could. So let's see. Got it. Do you use to create and post marketing campaigns? Cynthia McGee. But, oh, and so one thing I also wanted to point out is that we've talked about this in many things that we do, is that now with the help of AI, you no longer need to turn things down. We've talked about, freelance flipping and hiring other people that you can outsource. You don't need to say no anymore. But now you really don't need to say no. Now, normally, I would have said no to this presentation because I don't know anything about photographers and social media. Like, it would have been difficult for me to put together. It would have took me a really long time, and I would not feel confident in it. But now I feel completely confident. The information that ChatGPT gave me for this presentation was fantastic, sounded excellent. I'm confident in presenting it because, it makes sense and stuff. I just wasn't able to come up with it myself. And so I used ChatGPT to help me, and I'm actually doing the presentation at 4 o'clock, but it should be super easy to do. And it's high quality, and it's great, and it's great content. So now you have so many more doors that will open for you because you don't have to say no. So it's actually a bank, one of the largest banks in Jamaica is doing this for one of their community outreach programs to photographers. And they needed somebody to speak, and they didn't have a person to speak on these topics. So they asked me, because we've done other things with them, and I said, sure. And so I had to quickly put something together. All right, so Brooke says, I just joined Gamma, so we got 200 credits. Awesome. Agnes says, I signed up and received 400 credits to upgrade is $16 a month. All right, excellent. All right, well, hopefully that was helpful for you. Let's see, I think that's it. All right, everybody, so enjoy these tools. Use tools to help you become better at whatever you do, and don't be ashamed to use them either. So these tools are helping you, and it's going to help the end user, because now, like I said, this presentation, I really wouldn't have done a good job because I don't really know much about it. But now the content that I'm presenting is fantastic. And not only is it will make me more confident, it's going to also make me look great. And the content that they're learning is going to be great. Like what I'm teaching them, they are going to love and run with it. So it's a win-win for everybody. Okay. Yeah, so Frankie was asking me, what did I ask ChatGPT to create it? Let me get that. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that over. Second. All right, so here it is. Oh, that's not it. There's more than that. Social media. Oh, so first thing that she asked me was that she needed a title for my presentation to put into the brochures and stuff. So here I asked, help me come up with a title for my section. So here it came up, I said what I was doing and I needed a title. And then I said, okay, give me 5 more. It gave me 5 more. I said, give me 5 more and make sure to capture these 3 things, because these are the 3 things that I was talking about. And so the one that I chose, I think, was this one. And then I took this title. So I mixed 2 of them together and it gave me the title for my presentation. And then I did this. Let's see. So I put right here, I'm doing a presentation to photographers, current photographers and new photographers. The presentation will be in 3 parts. The first part is teaching them how to present themselves on social media. The first thing I would like to address is that they need to clean up their current social profiles, removing inappropriate things, create an account on different platforms, and help me provide tips on what they should do and what they should post. Simple, right? So I put here, that sounds like a great presentation. Let's break it down. And here's part 1, cleaning up their profiles. Remember, I asked them to do that. Part 2, putting an account on different platforms. And then here's part 3, tips for posting and engagement. These are all the things you need to do that a photographer should do when they're posting on social media. Then I said, okay, well, how can they get clients? So securing clients through social media is a strategic process. And here are ways that they can get clients by using social media. Do you have any examples of good photographers with good social media? And so here they gave me some examples of good photographers with great social media. So I went to their pages and checked them out. Please create an intro slide. So it created an intro slide. And I said, redo the slide to address these 3 parts. And then it redid it. And then there was a section here I wanted them to expand on it. They said post on certain platforms. I said, okay, those are great, but please include TikTok, YouTube, and Pinterest. So then it added TikTok, YouTube, and Pinterest, because it did not have it the first time. Okay, and then, is there anything else I should add to it? And they said, sure. And here's some more things that they added. And then now they wanted me to talk about financial literacy for photographers. So as a new photographer, please provide tips in regards to financial literacy, opening a business account, saving, separating business personal transactions. So then it wrote out that section right here on the financial literacy for photographers. And I think that's it. I thought I did another section, but I guess that was all that I did. Let's see. Yeah, and then the last one was talking about, I separated the clients and the monetization. But that's it. This basically, as you saw, Frankie, it just put together my presentation. So I took this information and then used the Gamma tool and made the presentation. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay. Yep, Cynthia, I got it all from ChatGPT. So, and then, because I know a little bit about it, I just edited and cleaned it up, but pretty much 90% of it came from ChatGPT. Let's see. To get headlines, use AM Institute. I checked my original book title and got 28%, and I tweaked it until I get, okay, so let's go look at that. Brooks is just given all these resources. Okay. Improve your copy with free analysis. Oh, try our headline and copy analyzer to see how your copy stacks up. Ooh, I like that. Oh, cool. I will definitely try this one. I'm going to put this in the chat as well. Thank you, Brooks. All right. Oh, Agnes says, I use that as well. Excellent. All right. Okay, well, that's what I got, everybody. Hopefully this was helpful for you. And remember, use these tools to make you better, make things quicker and faster as well. All right, everybody, take care and have a fantastic week, and I'll chat with you next week. All right, everybody, bye-bye.